EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the state of New Mexico in the high desert city of Albuquerque. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Bulls of San Diego taking on the Redwoods of Albuquerque. Hello again, everybody. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you. And Charles, let's do some breaking down of this Albuquerque club as they enter play.
It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. Reed. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. 19, 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And it'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Reed. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding them to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
When you look at this defense,
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wheeler.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down, Bulls.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake.
Wheeler. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And they've got it in the red zone now down at about the 19. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Now Blue trying the right side. And the ball is knocked out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. If they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own one. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, they'll try to run the counter. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.T. Perry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's Reed from the gun on third down. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a give, right side. It's Lloyd. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lloyd
rushing touchdown on the year. And the Redwoods have regained the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off play action. Wheeler.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First down, San Diego.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now a play fake here on first down. And for a right side here, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. They go with blue between the tackles. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
He'll get this into the hands of Price.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down. A gain of 12. And a San Diego first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Wheeler. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bulls have taken the lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
Redwoods 10.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Looking to throw. Reed.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Reed. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half.
Got it. Ready?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Running the toss to Brooks here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Lloyd. And he stopped immediately there.
Ready. Set.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Reed. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 79.
Looking to throw. Wheeler. He sets to fire deep. A big play there. And even 40 yards.
At this point on the field, a lot of play callers have a little trepidation. They're just thinking about running off tackle, quarterback sneaks, anything to try and create a little bit of room. But those aggressive play callers, they think to themselves, this is the right place to take a shot. And they do, and boy, are they successful.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Off the play fake. Wheeler. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll swing this out to Blue.
20, 5, and touchdown.
Jaden Blue,
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
and the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. An Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
Now Reed off the play fake. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Wheeler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here is third down and 4.
It's now third down and 4.
Back to throw. Wheeler. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wheeler.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. First down, Bulls.
On the give, this is Blue. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Back to throw. Wheeler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Operating from the gun. Wheeler. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
19, touch.
On third down, it's Lloyd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. Lloyd. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Reed. Caught here by Bell. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. And they bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, the arc, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Back to throw. Wheeler trying to set up a screen for Blue. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
But it's fourth down.
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And an Albuquerque first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Brooks. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Albuquerque first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Reed. Off play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's another.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And an Albuquerque first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off play action. Reed. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. 60 by.
Looking to throw. Reed. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Wheeler drops it to Blue. Complete. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 23, here's the second down and 6.
The 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Wheeler. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good.
And the quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
First down, San Diego.
On first down, it's Blue. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. And a San Diego first down.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They hand it off. It's Blue. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And now with whistles blow here. Play has stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sidestepped a one-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Off the bootleg. Wheeler. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
A gain of 7.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game. Pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the lead. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. So this crowd will not go home.